Well, welcome to the Fragrance Nut. Hey, today we got another Guerlain that we got to look at. And this one was released twice, once in 2016 and one in 2024. That would be none other than Néroli Outrenoir by Guerlain of Paris. And here's the juice, kind of as it may explain what that color may be coming from. So, but anyway, in the top of this, there's a petitgrain branch, which could give it that, probably gives it that green color. And then it's got some bergamot in there. It's got some tangerine. It's got some lemon, and then it has some grapefruit. So with that, we probably would feel like we're smelling honey, sour, bitter, and sweet, all stirred up together. And it comes out quite nicely in the top. And then in the mid, you're gonna get some of that Earl Grey. That's what I'm thinking it is. That Earl Grey kind of tea scent to it. And then it's got some smoke. I don't know where that's coming from. It has an earthy note in there. It's probably coming from vetiver. And then it's got that orange blossom. And that's where they hit you with that neroli. And then in the base is some benzoin, there's some myrrh, there's some vanilla, and then you got oak moss and musk. But now that oak moss, we all know that's a synthetic. Because of skin sensitivity, they've outlawed the oak moss unless you're getting it from somewhere overseas, out of the country. And then as well as musk. It's not real deer musk, it's an ambret seed to give you the scent of musk, which comes from the deer. Of course, we all know that. But I would say, to sum this up, this will probably do well, quite well, I would bet, in the heat, even in the spring. But I would love to test this again, come back, get this again in the summer. Delphine Jelk and Thyrawasser put this together. And I want to say, yeah, Delphine Jelk was with the company in 2016 when it came out, so she would have had her hand on the first, I bet. And if I'm not correct, let me know in a comment if you know differently. But I'm believing that Delphine Jelk was alongside of Thyrawasser when the first Néroli Outrenoir came out. Are there any other Nérolis that you would love for me to test out, or that you like? What's your favorite? Put that in a comment. I would love to test some more. I was enamored with Tom Ford's Néroli Portofino. Loved it. But after that, I really kind of walked away from a lot of the citrus type fragrances. I'm really not a real freshy guy. Not that I stink either, but you know, I shower. Anyway, I like this is very nice. It does stick around. It's not a big projector you may have unless you're an oversprayer. I don't see it really projecting far, but it is a nice comfort scent. I could see you somewhere on the beach or somewhere in the cafe early morning, sipping on some tea and having this on. Could be very attractive to someone sitting within a close distance to you. This would be a really nice scent to wear early morning breakfast. I'm gonna get me another fresh spray of this. This here absolutely is full bottle worthy. By the way, when I make my purchases, and I don't get anything from this, but I always love to mention her. If you're here in the States, I would say reach out to the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. There's a salesperson named Jennifer, very professional, will send you things, you know, to when you buy from her, You will get a lot of samples, and you can. And I have been a Guerlain fan since the days of, let's say, 90s, in the early 90s. And by the way, especially when I found out that one of my favorite actors was big fan of Guerlain. And so that's kind of how I got on that path of Guerlain. Anyway, that's all I have to say on this one. I do have a lot more of the Guerlain samples that I got to knock out. So I'm going to try to do at least 2, maybe 3 a day to get rid of them all and tell you in the end that I've not found one except for honey tobacco. I wasn't really crazy about. My wife loved it. I may go back and revisit it 1 or 2 more times because maybe she's picking up something that I'm missing. And if she loves it, I want to love it too. So there you go. Once again, Guerlain, Néroli, Outrenoir. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments, and I'm always reading the comments. It's therapy for me. I'd love to hear from you. Whew. Really nice. This is full bottle worthy. Trust me. Anyway, always remember, keep smelling good. See you in the next video. Bye.